I'm Melissa Whitkey. Welcome back to Preaching with Nikki. I'm here with my buddy, Nikki, and we are continuing our series, Red to Black, in Kung Fu and in Life. And we're here today to talk about lesson number 4, refuse to be defined by what the world says about you. This was a lesson that I learned based on this journey. I guess getting a black belt at 53 is not something that a lot of people do, or maybe they do elsewhere, but people seem to be surprised when I would tell them that I'm on this journey. But there was a lesson there for me. God always has these lessons for me. So this was, don't define yourself based on what the world says, and don't let other people define you based on your age or anything else that the world has to say about you. There's kind of cultural norms that we have, right? We kind of get in these, I don't know, where we start generalizing about people. And age is one of those areas where we generalize way too much, in my opinion. We do it to young people and we do it to old people as well, right? Well, at your age, people have said to me, well, at your age, or at our age, right? That's another one that they like to use, right, Nick? Yes, at our age, yeah. Nick is gonna be 7, by the way, so she, in dog years, will be 49 in people years. Actually, you're still younger than me, Nick, so you're still a baby. So, but it's one of those things that I caution you about, and I want you to think about. Do you do it to other people? Are you one of those people that says at age 50, we're gonna all go downhill? Or at age 50, this is what you can expect? Oh, you can't do that at your age, or what are you kidding? You're doing that at your age? Those kinds of statements. And people tend to do it to younger people too. They do it to, kind of are dismissive for young people. At your age, you don't know anything. Or, I think we have to be really careful in what we say to other people, because all of these statements are judgmental, and they're not encouraging, and they're not helping the other person. I kind of am surprised sometimes when people say things about my age and what I'm doing that doesn't seem to match their narrative about what a 53-year-old should be doing. In some ways I can laugh about it. Some ways it's upsetting, kind of insulting. But I love the lessons that God shows me, because it helps me to be a better person. So I have to tell you that, I have to catch myself sometimes. I have said things like that about myself, joking usually. But even sometimes when we say things in jest, it can be insulting to other people. So we really should be more focused on letting each person develop according to what God says about them. Isn't that what we all want? Don't we all want to have a life that's defined by what we're here for? I don't know about you, I want to be authentic. It's funny, at age 53, I think I'm more authentic than I've ever been in my entire life. And that's a great thing. I'm accepting who I am and what I want to be in my life. I am definitely looking to God more and more and what His definition for my life is. And it's funny, oftentimes we learn that lesson about doing that to ourselves. We start defining ourselves based on what God's plan is for our life, or as we get older, we become more in tune with who we believe we're meant to be. But I've seen people do this, but then they're often still judgmental about what other people's lives are meant to be. And that's where I caution you. So we should have this awareness. We don't want other people to do it to us, so we shouldn't do it to other people, right? The golden rule, right? Treat other people the way we want to be treated. That rule is a great rule, and we all should strive for it. But it's funny how often we don't even realize what we're doing to other people. So this was a lesson that kind of woke me up. Again, don't be defined by what the world says. I don't know about you. I want to surprise people all the time for the rest of my life. That's who I am. I want people to say, wow, look at her. Look what she's doing. Wow, she's doing something new. As you know, I've shared with you before, I have a lot of things going on in my life. I work full-time as a consultant. I work on some really interesting projects, but they do keep me way too busy. I write books. I'm doing this video series. I have 3 children who I adore. I've got this beautiful fluffy dog who does take a bit of my time. We're developing products. We have 1 cart that we sell, and we've got a couple more products in development right now. So I have a lot of things, and the latest thing that I'm actually interested in doing is I want to start taking piano lessons. I told my friend the other day, and she looked at me like I had 3 heads. She goes, you know, you don't have, where are you going to find the time? It was almost, I don't know where I'm going to find the time, but I don't know about you. I want to be used up. And I want to try everything in my life. Everything that's available to me that I have an interest in, I want to try. What about you? Right? And I also want to encourage people to be who they're meant to be. That is one of my favorite things in life to do. So this lesson is a very simple lesson again. Don't be defined by your age. Choose the walk in your life or anything else, right? Don't let it be defined by your age or anything else the world says about you. Choose the walk that you want to have on this planet, right? We're here once, right? Make it authentic, make it yours. You know, leave a path for other people, blaze a new trail, be who you're meant to be. What gifts do you have that you're supposed to be serving others with? What are you supposed to do with your life? What do you believe you're here for? Your destiny is calling loudly. Are you listening? That's what this is about. In order to, I believe, in order to fulfill your destiny, to be everything that you're meant to be, you need to define yourself according to your own terms. Actually, define yourself according to God's terms for you. God knows what you're here for. God knows everything about you. You were pre-planned, predestined. You need to know that. So when the world tries to define you, what I want you to do is refuse. Refuse to take it in. Refuse to let it change what you're going to accomplish in this world. If you don't, you're probably not going to achieve anything extraordinary. Because those people who do achieve extraordinary success are the ones who refuse to listen. They're the ones who know who they are. They've listened to God. They know what's in their heart, and they're going to achieve it, and they're going to do it successfully, and they're going to surprise the rest of us, right? Isn't that what you want for your life? That's what I want for mine. I want people, I actually, it's funny, because at first when people started saying interesting things to me about this journey I'm on, I took it almost in a negative way. I took it, and somewhat it was negative. And again, oftentimes their tone was dismissive. So, but now I'm actually encouraged by it. I actually have decided to interpret it a different way. I've actually decided to obviously learn this lesson and share it. But then now I want to surprise other people. I want to do different things. I want people to say, wow, what is she doing now? Because I believe that we're here to do a lot of interesting things, a lot of different things. So again, don't allow the world to define you. Be great, be amazing, be everything that you're meant to be and more. I'll look forward to seeing the greatness that you have inside of you, the greatness that you will put on display for the rest of us in the world. Remember, each one of us is here for a reason. We're supposed to take our gifts and use them to serve other people in love. Thanks for being with me today, and have a great and blessed day. God bless you.